This is the girl at table 9. She came in every Friday. Same table, same dress, same prayer. As a waiter, I've seen it all. Nothing surprises me anymore, or so I thought. Every Friday, without fail, she showed up. Same white dress, same table, number 9, by the window. And before ordering, she would fold her hands and pray. Eyes closed, lips trembling. Silent but intense. For a girl barely 18, she carried something deep. I once asked her why she came alone. She smiled and said, "I'm not alone." Never pushed again. One night during a storm, she didn't show up. A week passed, then 2. I couldn't explain it, but something felt wrong. I asked around, searched. Then one day she came back. She was thinner, pale, but smiling wider than ever. "Table 9, I asked. She nodded. Then said, "I just beat stage 4. I was speechless." She took her usual seat, bowed her head, and whispered, "Thank you, God, for one more Friday." That day she taught me something no sermon ever did. Faith isn't loud. Sometimes it just shows up every week and refuses to give up. Her name was Sarah. We became friends. Now, if you're thinking this is a made-up story, let me clarify. Made-up stories do unteach me life lessons, and they sure as hell do make me cry while writing them. Sarah's story changed me. For 8 years, I was a waiter. For 8 years, I saw hundreds of customers every week. Some became regulars, some left tips. Some were just plain weird. But none left an impact like Sarah. When I first saw her, I thought, what's with the white dress? Then I noticed the way she prayed. I've seen people pray. Drunk, I've seen people pray. Desperate, I've seen people pray out of habit. But Sarah's prayer, that was different. She was alone, yet she talked to God. She was young, yet her spirit was strong. She was hopeful, yet her situation was grim. Each Friday, she ordered the same thing: a veggie burger, no onions, and a glass of water. No ice. She would read a book, sometimes take notes, and when her food arrived, she would say a silent prayer, eat slowly, then leave a generous tip. The first time I saw her, I had to ask, "Why do you come here?" My shift manager warned me, "Some customers just want to be left alone. Don't push it," so I didn't. But curiosity got the best of me. One Friday, I couldn't resist. I walked up to her table and asked, "Why do you come here?" "Alone, every week." She looked up, smiled, and said, "Because I'm not alone. I have God." I should have left it at that, but I didn't. "Can I ask God too, why He keeps you here?" She laughed, a beautiful sound, and said, "He doesn't keep me here. I choose to be here. This is my place of hope, where I can dream without being afraid, where I can pray without being judged, and where I can be myself without being defined by my pain." Her words hit me hard. For the next few weeks, I saw her every Friday. I watched her pray, her face filled with faith and hope. Then one Friday, she didn't show up. I didn't think much of it. Maybe she got a new job. Maybe she moved away. But after a month, I started to worry. I asked my manager if she had been in. He shrugged. "Not that I know of." I searched for her on social media. Nothing. I even went to the hospital to see if she was there. They couldn't find any records. It was opening the restaurant. Who do I see walking in but Sarah? She was pale, her hair was thin, but her eyes were shining. She walked up to me and said, "Do you still have a table for one?" I almost cried. Of course. She took her usual seat and ordered her usual food. And when it arrived, she did what she always did. She bowed her head and whispered a prayer of gratitude. After she left, I went to the bathroom and looked up stage for cancer survival rate. I found comfort in the numbers. But all I could think about was Sarah. How had she fought through all of that and still held on to her faith? The next Friday she came in, she was even weaker. She finished her veggie burger, and I brought her the check. She left another generous tip. As I walked out, I saw her praying, her hands shaking. I wanted to help her, but I didn't know how. Then I realized I didn't need to. Her faith was her strength, and her strength was inspiring. We became friends, and she taught me about faith, hope, and the power of the human spirit. If you're going through a tough time, remember Sarah. Sometimes we have to go through the storm to appreciate the calm. Sometimes we have to experience the pain to truly understand the meaning of hope. And sometimes we have to lose everything to realize what we really have. So the next time you feel lost, broken, or alone, look up and remember, God is in control. He has a plan for you. Trust Him, believe in Him, and never ever give up.